મજામાં. ચલો તો પછી આજે ચાલુ કરીએ આપણે. બહુ દિવસ પછી તબિયત નથી. આજે કંઈક સારું લાગે છે તો મેં વિચાર્યું તો પેલો રમવાની ઈચ્છા. સ્ટાર્ટ કરીએ. લેટ્સ સ્ટાર્ટ. खेल मनोरंजन पता तो है नहीं आएंगे कि के साथ ही चलेंगे. तो फिर कहाँ पे रुके थे हम. हाँ वो लैग हुआ था. यहाँ क्या जाना था. कर रहे एक
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I'm used to my talents, this.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
अरे बाबा.
Incendio. Accio. Potato. Expelliarmus.
That's mine!
बाबू रे.
Pathetic.
You will not survive this fight!
Incendio.
Have your finger!
ये भी fish. 49 points. Best thing this babu.
This place has seen better days.
है क्या बात है. अरे रे 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 सॉरी सॉरी. वापस जाना पड़ेगा. Ah, भाई देख के चल के
Accio!
हाँ निकालेगा बे तू पीछे तीनों
That wasn't so difficult.
चल भाई
Off on another adventure, are we?
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since
पॉपी के पास
the dragon from Horntail Hall.
These rocks have seen better days.
एक सेकंड तो यहाँ पे पास में बे यहीं तो था बे
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
वाई और पब्लिक आओ आजकल पर
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
बारह सौ पता है। Oh.
Who lived here, I wonder? Confringo!
ए भाई
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Confringo! Oh. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Oh, yeah. Incendio! If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
The area's still clear.
रे रे फाइट वहाँ Fight, 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 fight.
I should investigate. Assignment's all finished. Aloha Mora. Aloha Mora. Revelio. This stairwell looks promising. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Accio.
Madam Kagawa certainly correct.
And a reputation for talent around here? And some people
Sounds like you're speaking.
I can't deny that.
But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard.
I take it you're ready to...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into... Shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Bombarda!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling occamy. I knew of the occamy, of course, from my studies, but I wondered.
Seems quite a challenge finding an occamy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow, and there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver occamy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, only poachers. I hid.
That sounds
Indeed. Now, beasts and all.
I shall remember that. Revelio.
second home to me. Feeling a bit nostalgic about leaving one day.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio. So this is the underground harbor. Revelio. Professor Black.
This cannot possibly be difficult.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Allihotzi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis, the tale of the three...
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle, which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Snitch.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete.
Want to test your knowledge on some more
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Ukrainian Ironbelly.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is a small... Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist. It is believed that Hengist used the The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A letherfold.
That's incorrect. While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, what is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
The stunning spell.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm. Who published the law?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer one of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never take. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. According to Parselmouths, where is Ilvermorny's School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
The Amazon rainforest.
No. The American school was founded in the 17th century by... What is the most powerful life potion known to wizard kind?
Virocitiserum.
Incorrect. The answer was Amotentia. Amotentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages, and if a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Stooging.
The answer was actually haversack. Blatching is flying to intent. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Hairy ears.
No. Native to the European coastline, the effects of what plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbolus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimbolus Mimbletonia plant, the pepper-up potion, evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Basil Flack.
That's incorrect. Centuries later, in The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
Incorrect. The story was created by... The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Amazon rainforest.
No, the answer was... The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Amset.
No. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ethelred the Ever-Ready.
No. Gamp's greatest legacy. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
saying you have to be loyal. Surely people are doing
Whoa.
loyal.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say, was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Can't let the doubters... Oh, that gives me an idea.
I'd make a fine keeper with a bit more...
You should be more careful!
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting.
I think he simply...
Good to hear.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Wonder who lives here. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps...
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet because he knew the
How else did he expect goblin...
I'm afraid we... Damn Bragball.
Bragball?
An answer. Not long ago, they described...
What do you mean?
Large, mad... Ranrock... We were to search...
Rookwood Castle. Why does Ranrock...
He cares. For centuries. Thus, many goblins, myself included.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobble.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook. Pronunciation.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some, and I'm unable to join. All you need to...
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
door is looking at us.
I'll be quiet. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Incendio!
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio! Levioso! Accio!
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Someone out there.
Incendio!
I won't rest. What's a human doing here?
Leviosa! Potato! That was a little more than I'm used to.
Revelio! I'll get us through here safely, Armit. You have my word. Incendio!
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Bombarda. Someone. Expelliarmus. Dago.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Expelliarmus.
I won't. You're dead.
Incendio.
It'll smell the blast off of them.
Accio.
Was that it there?
Levioso.
You don't know who you're playing with! Stupid to come here.
Bombarda.
No!
Capulso.
Not quite. Think you're clever, don't you?
Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You won't stop me. You can't stop us.
Expelliarmus.
I've been
Accio. Levioso.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Incendio. Accio.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills.
Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Your spells glance off. Let's get this over with.
Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Descendo. Accio.
Easily diverted.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
One less human to worry about.
Levioso. Incendio. Incendio.
You almost had a lucky
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Protego. That should be the last of them, Arnold.
Clever.
Incendiary.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgott what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Lumos. Accio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
Handy resource indeed.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so...
It was.
Thank you, Amit.
Understood? Your goblin secrets are... Without further ado, adieu.
They're building a...
I fear you are correct.
I've been wondering about...
Yes?
If you...
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find...
What do you have in store for me this time?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck. This is the view.
That's incredible.
And while I was waiting for...
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no...
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
We must remain unseen.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
The wizards will be defeated.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Bombard!
On there.
You think this is funny? You won't get away with it.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
I've been fighting since before you were born. Oh, that was meant for me.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Easily diverted.
Levioso! Incendio! Levioso!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet. Expelliarmus!
One I'd choose.
You won't get away.
Incendio!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Such arrogance.
Incendio!
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus!
Dead.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Incendio!
I will make you.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego!
Stop it! How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo!
Babon.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Incendio! Protego!
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
I was only following orders. Leave your accusation in someone's ear.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Incendio!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Bombard!
Let's get this over.
Depulso! Confringo! We're not finished yet.
You don't know who you're playing with!
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Levioso! Incendio! Incendio!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Incendio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
I wouldn't be surprised
Leviosa!
to find a couple more rune symbols.
Incendio!
These runes must be connected somehow. Try casting at them more quickly.
Incendium! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa! Accio!
Perhaps try casting at them in a different order. And be as quick as you can.
Incendio!
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant.
Revelio!
Weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create...
And why hide...
Isadora and Percival
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's a...
This is all wrong. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head?
We should wait. All this time...
Who is that?
A friendly goblin.
A friendly goblin?
I do, but...
Not all goblins what?
No, Sebastian.
Why would I listen to some...
Perhaps your uncle was right about you.
Oh, I do... Unbelievable.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Sometimes I wish I needed a new wand.
When I fell off my broom and broke 6 bones.
Hello there.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Everybody knows you're inconvenient.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Revelio.
can get all sorts of clothes.
The Pink Smedleys will always look upon you as a...
Incendio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Incendio.
હાલો, આવે તો છે અવાજ. હાલો. એટલે મ્યુટ રાખ્યું તું. તું ફોન ચાલતો હતો ને એટલે અવાજ ચાલતો હતો. ફોન ચાલતો હતો. ખાલી સમજણ નહીં પડતી વાત કરવા.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
બોલ.
હું કરશે હવે?
હા એક ગયો છું to the portrait of professor. Will get the map change. એક પાસે આવીને અટકાઈ દીધો.
અહીંયા છે જ નહીં પણ
મેપ અહીંયા જ લઈને આવે.
અહીંયાથી નહીં, જો મેપ ખોલ. મેપ ખોલ.
બે
કેટલું ડીલે છે?
10 સેકન્ડ.
સ્ટોરી ગેમમાં એટલું બધું નહીં રાખવાનું ડીલે. હવે ઉપર વાળો જે ફ્લેગ છે ને એની એની બાજુમાં તો અહીંયા એક બેક કર હજી. ઉપર એક કામ કર, 2 મિનિટ માટે ડિસ્કોર્ડ પર લાઈવ કર. અહીંયા ડીલે લીધે નહીં સમજ પડે. હવે આ જે તારા રાઈટમાં ઉપર જે ફ્લેગ છે ને હા એ ક્લિક કરે એની પર. હવે અહીંયા જો આ નીચે લેફ્ટમાં જે છે ને ગોલ્ડ પાયા, હા તો અહીંયા ટેલિપોર્ટ થઈ જાય.
What are you up to now?
હવે અહીંયાથી પેલા ઉપર જા, ગોલ્ડન જે ડોટ્સ આવે છે ને
એ પરથી તો જઈ જઈને ગયો ભાઈ.
અહીંયાથી
હા
ના જા એકવાર.
ત્યાં પરથી તો જતો હતો, ત્યાં જ પહોંચાડે જ મને.
તો તારે કંઈક શીખવું પડશે પેલું લોક ખોલવા માટે.
લોક ખોલવા માટે નહીં, તળાવમાં કંઈક
ના એ તો અહીંયા પેલું તાળું ખોલવા માટે એનો કંઈક લેવલ છે એ જો પહેલા.
I enjoy having lunch down by the lake.
એ તાળા ખોલવાના અલગ અલગ મેચ.
હા એ તો મને ખબર છે.
હા
આપણે અહીં ગયા બરોબર. આ જે ડોટ છે ને તે મને નદી પાસે જ લઈ જાય. આપણો બહાર આવી ગયા આપણે. ખાડું લઈને કઈ જ જોતા.
હા હા ચાલ તો ખરી.
વાત કરવાની
આની જોડ કઈ વાત કરવાની છો નહીં કે ડોટ કઈ જગ્યાએ જાય
પાછા લઈ આવ્યો બહાર.
Off on another adventure, are we?
આવ્યો કઈ ફર્યા કરે. गेम ग्लिच
हाँ गेम बैक मैप खोलो एक बार પેલા ઉપર જા અનટ્રેક કર અને ફરીથી ટ્રેક કર એને હા હવે ફરી કર
ઓકે આ કદાચ સામેની સાઈડ છે મને જતો
જઈએ નહીં તો અંડર વોટર
અંડર વોટર જવાનું કોઈ ઓપ્શન નથી
પાણીમાં તરે તો છે એવા
તરે
કઈ
છે?
આમ જાય ઉપરથી જા સીધો પહાડની વચ્ચેથી જા પાછળ પાછળ એ અંડર વોટર જ છે જોવા
અંડર વોટર જ છે બરોબર છે સામે છે અંદર બી જવા માટે બી દબાવું
એલટી અને એ બધા દબાય
હે
એલટી દબાય આરટી દબાય જો નીચે એરો બતાવજો
એલટી આરટી આરબી
એ તો પાણીની વચ્ચે પણ હોય લા જો પાણીની વચ્ચે છે કંઈક પાછળ તારી એટલે અહીંયા પેલું મેપમાં જે બતાવે છે ત્યાં છે ને એક્ઝેક્ટ ઉપર હું લગાવ્યું સ્પીક ટુ પ્રોફેસર
The portrait of a Professor Nima Figret has added appear in the map of chamber. I go there and
मैप ऑफ चेंबर ना मैप पर एक एक जगह चेक कर मैप ऑफ चेंबर નો ઓપ્શન કઈ જગ્યાએ છે
સાઉથ વિંગ માં ક્લોક ટાવર છે ફેકલ્ટી ટાવર
એ તો હું જોઈ લઈશ તો એન બદલ ને હું જોઈ લઈશ नहीं याद है नहीं याद है नहीं याद है याद है और नहीं याद है हमें
પોતી
કઈથી બધા પતી બસ
અહીંથી ચાલુ કર્યું હા
सीक्रेट रूम पर जाओ तो ऊपर हाँ ओपन करा है ना ये दे दो हाँ हो रही हूँ नीचे नीचे जो नीचे हाँ आई गयो पड़ी गयो आई गयो चेम्बर में
ઓકે આ પેલા ચેમ્બર વાત કરો
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
पता क्या? तारो डैशबोर्ड पर आ नहीं रहा डैशबोर्ड यूट्यूब डैशबोर्ड हाँ हाँ અહીંયા મારા ઉપર રાઈટ ક્લિક કર નીચે નામ બતાવે છે ને મારું ચેટમાં તો અહીંયા થ્રી ડોટ પર જા હા હવે એડ એઝ મોડરેટર બસ કરો હવે થઈ સ્ટ્રીમ કર દે સ્ટ્રીમ ઓકે થઈ ગયો
થોડી વાર રહીને બંધ
બસ આવડે આવ્યો બેઠો થોડી વારમાં વહેલો રમીશ કદાચ હવે જો હું શું કરી શકીશ ખબર છે આમાં કોઈ પણ આ એને ખરાબ શબ્દો કે એવું કંઈક લખે ને
હા એ તો સમજી ગયો
હા ઇન શોર્ટ આખી ચેટને કંટ્રોલ થશે
હા એ બરોબર જ મારું ધ્યાન ના જાય તો તું તો છે જ
એમ તો હવે વાર લાગશે એમાં હું લખી જોઈ રોબોટ
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
કઈ દીવારમાં કુવેલા
I've always said that travel.
તારા એને કે 10 વાગે તો જેમ કેવી
એના બધા
I didn't hear anything.
She was humming again.
Oh, that's why you were so bothered.
Of course I was bothered. It's enough trying to memorize dates for bins without being surrounded by a horrible...
આપણે પછી તું ફ્રી હોય ને કાલ વાલ તો કેજન
કાલે ફ્રી
અરે રાત્રે લા જરા કોમ્પ્યુટર પર બે તારે મેં તારી પેલી વેલોરન્ટની આઈડી છે ને એનો ઈમેલ આઈડી ચેન્જ કરી દઈશું તે કે પછી મારે નાખીને રમવું હોય તો રમે તારા પર બરાબર નવા ચેનલથી તમે સબસ્ક્રાઇબ કરી દો
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And, sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A Polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Good deal, Alexa.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp?
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion.
I did? I did, yes.
Probably best.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
What could the headmaster want?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, More than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
It's the headmaster, and he's coming this way.
बोलो.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job. Good. Good.
You are the stream mute kar de 2 minute.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Can stream पर?
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone.
How dare you?
It is the Black?
Right.
Master...
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
एक बात तो था ना हॉगवर्ट्स पता ही ले भाई જેટલી પણ ગેમ રમે ને સ્ટ્રીમ ના કરી શકે હા તો ચાલશે હોતા સ્ટ્રીમ પર નહીં ચાલે સમજો
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
એ કેવું થોડું થોડું કટ
Polyjuice
કરી
potion's
કરીને
wearing
નાખી
off.
દેવાનું.
I best get out of sight.
એ જ.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
આખી સ્ટ્રીમ કોઈ ના જોવે. કેમ કે
Fig
સ્ટ્રીમમાં
was right.
એવું નહીં,
I can't believe it
સ્ટ્રીમમાં મેઇન
worked.
સ્ટોરી છોડીને આપણે આમથી આમ ફરતા હોઈએ, બધું
Now to
કરીએ,
speak the password to the gargoyle.
એ બધું કટ થઈ જાય. સાઈડ મિશનો બધા જ બતાવવાના, કટ સીન બધા બતાવવાના જો. પણ જે આમથી આમ જવાનું ટ્રાવેલિંગ ટાઈમ હોય એ બધું હોય ને, પછી જે અમુક ફાલતુની ફાઇટો આવે એ અમુક ફાઇટો કાઢ નાખવાની. આ મોટી મોટી જે કટ સીન વાળી ફાઇટ્સ આવે એ બધી રાખવાની.